Hey guys, we are back for another video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and also make sure you enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this, but hey, let's get into it. Ericamena does an interview with Nene Leakes. And I said, you know what? I'm going to watch this because I want to see what she's going to say. Baby, I had to go back and watch some of the clips again. What I noticed is that not only did this woman double down on what she originally said about Spice being a blue monkey, but baby, she called Spice a thing. This woman is so disrespectful and takes no accountability. Y'all, let's get into this video. While we're playing the intro, make sure you guys are liking the video and please make sure you are subscribed to the channel.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
And also, guys, make sure you are following me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, and Kick. Kick is Kick, and it's Twitch, not Twitter. And the handle is at Lakeisha Keisha. Now, let's get into this video because I am ashamed for Ericamena, how she continually represents herself as a complete idiot. We don't love you, honey, over here in the Black community. Now, she has said 100,000 times that she was Black. Well, I guess she decided that she wanted to tell us that she ain't really Black after all. I mean, we knew that anyways. That's why we sent your ass back over to Zamundo or whatever that network is for the people like you. But y'all, let's get into this interview because it's crazy that this woman goes on these Black platforms and just don't even have no respect. Just so disrespectful. Ericamena, sit your botch body ass down. Y'all, let's get into this video.
So you were talking about that thing happened over at Love and Hip Hop, which was the thing with the thing.
The thing with the thing. I know y'all heard that because I didn't hear it the first time. She said the thing with the thing. So now Spice is a blue monkey thing. I mean, I'm not understanding why. What is this, y'all?
Happened with you and Spice. You've moved on from that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've moved on from that now. But I mean, how was that moment? It was because I reached out to you during that moment.
You
remember?
Did, you did.
So
you were
that
one of the
was,
very few that did reach out. And I appreciate that.
Mhm.
And that's the thing too. I feel like anyone who's ever had a real moment with me in life will know, like, okay, yeah, that was wrong, but that's not like what you're trying to say about her is not
right.
So I appreciate that, especially being, you know, an African-American woman that's been scrutinized just as much as I have on TV. And obviously we're not the ones to come forward. So we, you know, we do set a certain precedence or whatever, but I appreciate the fact that you did reach out because, you know, it just goes to show you, like, you really know who I am. So I appreciate that. It was a trying time, obviously, because you got a chance to see like who was what.
Yeah. But some people too, and when things like that happen, I think some people don't know what to do
because they want to be so political.
And especially with things like that, I think people don't know whether I should say something, should I support, should I not support? Like, people are afraid, because you really in that moment you're walking on like eggshells. People are afraid for their careers, and I don't know.
And I think too, what makes it scary for people, believe it or not, is people being authentic in any kind of way. They get attacked on social media, and then there's this quick, oh, let's cancel, and people are quick to like throw that cancel kind of thing out there. And it's just like, at the end of the day, no matter what you guys say in the comments, like, God has his plan for everybody individually. So even in the trying times where on TV, you know, we may do something that's unfortunate and probably, you know, not the best of who we are. That doesn't mean like someone's life is completely over just because the world feels some type of way. Or and honestly, it was a catch-22 because it was 50% people on her and 50% people on me. It was like even down the middle. But even that, like putting two women who shouldn't even been in the situation in the first place to, you know, against each other. It's always kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, it's like, it's part of the game, and you just kind of have to stand firm on who you are. And, you know, that's why too, I give so much, like, I love Bambi. Like everybody knows like my relationship with Bambi, but, you don't have a lot of people that like, even still, like, because I was obviously off the show, but even still now, I gotta see my friend being attacked by this certain individual just because she knows how much of a friend she is to me. And she just rides the wave, and she's been riding the wave since it happened. But there's certain people like that in my life that, you know, and she got scrutinized so bad for, you know, standing up for me in the way she was supposed to. But it came and went, but she stood 10 toes down. So as far as like, you know, people are scared, this, that, and third, it's more about how real you are, you know, about a situation.
Yeah. Do you think that some fans felt like you got a pass because you weren't Black? Do you think you got a pass?
I don't think there's a pass or anything like that. I think it's genuinely wrong.
Some people would have gotten completely canceled, and because you're not Black, you didn't get canceled.
I mean, I don't want to point fingers, but I've had women who are really like white on Love and Hip Hop who've actually said that word. Yeah. You know, and not saying it's right, because obviously growing up in New York, the word is kind of like used as a homie kind of thing. And I feel like, you know, whatever. But I have been viral for years when I did the scene with Rich Dollars, and he gave away my song, and I'm like, you can't trust nobody, not even the end that you sneak with. That was so viral. It went all over the place for years and years and years and years. And not saying it's right, but I definitely said the word in that. And it was never an issue then. But it became an issue when, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess it was, you got another woman who's obviously a lot darker than me. She came at me in regards to my son, and a word that, yes, has been used to racially kind of, you know, defame, or what do you say? To belittle a race at one point in time. It wasn't said because I was racist. I said it because it was more of an appearance thing. It wasn't skin related at all. And I say all that to say that people have selective outrage, because this is the woman you guys are going like so hard for, but she literally went viral, or should I say had a whole media campaign about becoming a white woman and how proud she was to bleach her skin, or I don't even know what her MO was at that time. But it just goes to show you, like, people just at the end of the day have selective outrage, because I feel like it was because of me. I'm used to being kind of hated one week, and then you know how it is with us when we're on air. Sometimes they're riding for us, sometimes they're against us. So and I've been like that 15 years. So I have more people that hate me than root for me. So I feel like that was their time.
So I don't know that you do. I don't know that you
think
do. No, I don't think that you do. I don't. So can you tell me, like, what is your nationality?
I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican. So my dad's Dominican, my mom's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's unfortunate.
You have Black children.
Yeah, I have Black children, and I'm definitely far from racist. You know, I grew up, all my friends are Black. I have Jamaican best friends. Like, you know, it's just Jamaican throughout my blood. I'm not the only one in my family that has Black children. So, you know, it's just unfortunate. Like I said, it's definitely something that I want to put behind me.
Would you ever go back to Love and Hip Hop?
It's gonna have to be
like the right thing, or like
I wouldn't say that. I feel like with all the that they put me through from the time I started to now, they owe me my own. And with the ratings that I'm able to bring in on a how you call that, in a subscription based platform, which is so hard.
Well, that's where everybody is these
days. And that's where I'm at with it. I feel like, you know, with the blessing that I was given by Lemmy, like I got a chance to do my own show. Yeah. Now, not only am I
okay, we can cut off the delusion, because she's clearly freaking delusional. The lady takes no accountability. Then when asked, would she go back to Love and Hip Hop, she pretty much said they put her through enough, and she frankly deserves her own show. Why in the hell would a Black woman give you your own show when you were just fired for calling another Black woman a blue monkey? You talk about delusional. Well, let's get into some of the things she said. Okay. She basically said that people don't want to be authentic because they're afraid they'll get attacked. So, she was able to be her authentic self because she called Spice a blue monkey. Felt like her life is not over because of a mistake. I mean, I agree. Her life shouldn't be over. But the fact of the matter is that this girl takes no accountability. Each time she's asked about it, she doubled down. Then she talks about putting or pitting two women against each other. Nobody pitted her against Spice. I mean, it is a reality show, but we have the clip where you called her a monkey and then you made monkey sounds. So nobody could make that up. She goes into saying, "Oh, well, I've heard white women on the show." What white women is she talking about? Because there's not any white women that I can think of that's on the show. So it leads me to believe maybe she's talking about maybe an executive level person. I don't know what this girl is talking about, but it looks like she's making excuses for what she did. Then she goes on to saying, "Hey, that wasn't the first time I used that kind of language because I call rich dollars the N word as to make excuses again." Okay. She goes into saying that basically Spice said something about her son. No, ma'am. Spice said nothing about your son. She said it about you. She said your son doesn't like you. That is not saying anything derogatory about your son. She said it about you. So please stop. She said that she felt like her using that word, blue monkey, had nothing to do with racism, but it was an appearance thing. So you're saying that Spice really looks like a blue monkey? I'm confused. What is the appearance thing? Because Spice nut, I mean, she doesn't resemble a monkey. I have no idea. This girl is unhinged, okay? Then she goes into saying Spice did a campaign about becoming a white woman. No, that's not what that was about. Um, she tells us she's Puerto Rican and Dominican. Well, we know that she wasn't black, but she is clearly very much so delusional. Now, if you guys forgot, because I get it, we all have our busy lives as to what happened, let's get into the clip.
You piece of trash. You monkey in the car.
Now I know y'all heard that. Not only did she say blue monkey, she made the monkey sounds. Let's get back into it, y'all.
You piece of trash. You monkey in the car.
I know you guys heard the Love and Hip Hop. I would say maybe the staff telling her to get in the car. She's saying, "You blue monkey, ooh ah," making the monkey sounds. This girl is disgusting. Now, for those of you, because it's been a few years or so, if you don't recall what happened prior to that scene, it was this scene right here where Ericamena and Spice were having a conversation, and Spice said, "Your son doesn't like you." So we're going to get into it. It's a few seconds here. Let me set it.
With 2 children, I've been doing it for 14 years. I've been doing it. You're acting like you're the first woman that's left with 2 children. I've been doing it for 14 years. I've been doing it for 16. Okay, with your son, I don't like you.
Okay, so what she said was, "Your son doesn't like you." They were having a conversation, and what was happening at that particular time is that, Erica Mena was doing what she normally does, being her old Karen self. She was going into victim mode, and Spice was simply saying, "Listen, girl, I've been taking care of my children by myself." And she was pretty much telling her, "Please stop it." Now, this is how you know that Erica Mena is very delusional, because she's done multiple interviews about this particular situation. Now, she did an interview with Carlos King, which was s- around the time that it happened. And let's get into what she said during the Carlos King interview.
Overall, I'm sorry.
Would you like to apologize to Spice for calling her a monkey?
I would have if she was genuinely broken from that comment. But let's go back to the day it happened. She went on live and ranted for 3 hours on live, saying I had all types of STDs. Even mentioned Safari a few times. She didn't know I said that. She didn't really, just overall, I'm sorry.
I mean, what's wrong with this? I mean, you go from I'm sorry till I'm not sorry, Erica. What's really going on here? Um, this is really, really sad to watch that this girl continues to dig herself in a hole with something that we pretty much had forgotten about, wasn't talking about, but yet you bring it up and you make yourself look so stupid. Erica, we don't like you. We don't want to see you on Love and Hip Hop. Mona is not giving you a show on any network that she's on. Go back to Telemundo, Zumundo. Go back to whatever the little creepy show that you had, Love Two Ways or whatever. We don't support you. We don't like you. Okay. Go back and get your support from the Puerto Ricans and the Dominican people, since, we are monkeys. Go get your support from them because we don't like you, delusional biatch.
There's nothing that the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Late Keisha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell cause the tea don't stop.